twisted.
Okay.
Well, actually, there, can you turn around? It's actually completely twisted. Very good.
Thank you. Okay, are you guys good? You want to do a spin?
Yep. Let's see here. I have, my releases are pretty obvious with these big orange handles.
Oh, really? That's nice.
Yeah, so should be easy enough if I need to ditch weight. You guys both have a traditional PCB style, so that's simple enough. Air, I'm diving with an HP 117. I'm at 3,200 PSI, so I am gonna, you guys are definitely gonna run out of air before I do.
I'm at 30, yeah, I'm at 34.
I'll run out first. I'm at 25.
So we'll keep an eye on you.
Are you on an aluminum maybe? Yeah, let me see. No, I don't think that's an aluminum. So you're probably on an LP80 and you're probably on an HP80, if I had to guess. You have the same amount of gas, just your tank is smaller than his. That's the only difference.
Typically at Coke 2, I last about 30 to 40 minutes.
What is that?
I usually last about 35 minutes.
Yeah, that should be fine. When you guys get to, so you said you're at 2,000, right? 2,500. So let's say 1,500 will be our turn pressure. So if anyone gets to 1,500, basically just, yeah, turn the dive.
Any hand signs?
What is it?
Any hand signs that we should know besides like the basic? This is like, I'm not doing good.
Yeah, so.
This is like slow down.
Yep.
And then to do air, I do like 1,000 up here.
Yeah, usually what I do, I don't like touching the arm because it's going to be dark and it's black on black. So it's actually hard to see it. So usually I just hold my hand out. Like if I have 1,500, I do 1, 5.
Okay.
If I have 1,700, it'd be 1, 7.
Okay.
And I try to hold my hand away from my body so I'm not like superimposing my black arms against my black body. That's how I usually do it, at least.
Let's see. Anything else?
So air. That's about right. I am diving a different regulator setup than you guys are. I have a long hose, so that means if I'm donating to you, I'm going to take this out of my mouth, hand it to you, and put this one in. So this is what I donate. And once you have it, and you tell me you're okay, you have quite a lot of length to work with. Yep. This is more of a technical diving setup, and it's mainly because technical divers have to maintain depth for a period of time, and it's really hard to do that when you're holding onto each other. So, like, if I were donating air to someone, but we had a decompression obligation, we would have to stay at that depth for a certain amount of time, and it's really hard to do that with a short hose. So that's why we use this.
Let's try to do a safety stop that way.
What is it?
We're going to try to do a safety stop, right?
Yeah, I always do a safety stop unless the dive's like 30 feet.
That's what happened on our first dive, is like we lost people, so that we just went up. So that's something that I don't have too much experience with, so if I can follow along.
Yeah, so when we get back, I'm probably just going to do a safety stop at 15 feet on the bottom. So basically when we get to 15 feet, I'll give you guys that symbol. And basically we're just going to hang out there for 3 minutes. My dive computer will track that. So I'm not actually familiar with those ones. I don't know if it tells you the safety stop countdown or not. But when I'm done with mine, this is the hand signal for done. And then I'll get okays from you guys that you're done. And then we'll follow the bottom up from there. What is that?
When you do your safety stop, do you swim around at that depth or do you just stop?
There's not really much to see around here, so I usually just stop. Unless I know we're like over there and we need to come this way more, then I might follow the bottom at 15 feet. But usually you kind of hang out in the same general area. So.
And so while we're swimming, can we just be in the line?
Yeah, so if one of you wants to go on my right, the other on my left, we're probably all going to want to have lights on because it's going to be dark.
Turn mine on.
I've got 2 lights, so if someone has a light failure, I can donate one of these.
Awesome. Okay. I mean, I think my goal is just to get down there, you know, get some more reps in.
Yep.
So, I'm down to just follow with whatever.
Alright.
Alright.
So BWA
Anything else?
Yep, so I think we should be good to go then. I'm in like a full backplate boarding setup, so if you have to get me out of this, you're honestly probably better off cutting me out of it.
I don't have a knife.
Yeah, you guys are just gonna have normal like buckles and stuff. It's easy enough for me to do it in emergency.
We'll do our best to cut you out if we need to with our teeth. Is that okay?
If something happens to me, the whole dive has gone so catastrophically wrong.
We'll establish buoyancy and get you back.
Yep. And we're not going to be so deep that it would be dangerous to send you right to the surface. If we were down at 100 feet, that would be different. That's part of why you want to get your advance before you go that deep, because that's when they teach you about all that stuff. So yeah, I guess we'll head over there and then we'll descend. By the way, I do actually have a snorkel. It's just stowed in a pocket.
Do you have any identifying pins or anything?
For me, this is probably the easiest way to identify me.
Yeah, mine are black. So.
I guess you have like a yellow tank, so that makes you pretty easy. Yeah. I also have a red BCD. Should be about right. I can't see freaking anything down there. Alright, I figure right around here is probably good.
Alright.
Alright, so dive plan's gonna be descend, kind of find each other once we're all good. We're gonna head, I guess approximately 120, 130-ish, that direction until we either find the line or we get to 60. If we get to 60, I'm gonna do like a zigzag pattern back up, and hopefully we can locate the stupid thing. And yeah, once we find it, we'll go down to the end. Once we get to the end, I'll probably do an air check. If we have a decent amount of air left, then we can come back and maybe look around near the line. If not, then we'll just head straight back to the end of the line and then come up and do the safety stop and exit. And if at any time you need to get my attention, just like grab my fin or pat my leg or something like that.
Sounds good.
I'll try to make sure I don't accidentally go too fast, but if I am, like, don't be afraid to just tell me to slow down, because it's hard for me to tell what is fast when I'm leading the dive, so.
Let's just...
I'll try to stay on his left.
Alright, sounds good.
Let me go on your other side when you go down. Okay.
Yep.
Alright, see you guys down there.
At least you're surfacing about the right place.